How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well. Good.
Going live. Is it? Smooth 98.1 Love Music, Love Life. I'm Mairo-Ese, and it is time for today's edition of the Grapevine 981. And we are live from your Smooth studio. And I have with me, joining to analyze today's story, James Silas. Good morning, James. How are you today?
Good morning, Ayo. I'm very well. How are you doing?
You're so fresh and so clean.
Well, just trying to be like you. You know, you just
That's
got
how
back
you
from
do.
I've been following everything you've been doing.
Excellent. Happy birthday in arrears. By the way, happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good day.
I appreciate that. Oh, yes, right. I did.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, ready for a good show. We need you to lift up our spirits because, so many things going on in the country and we need a bit of a respite. So for the next few minutes, we're just going to chill. We're going to enjoy the show, talk about some other things that's not killing and kidnapping. That's a reality. We cannot afford to be passive. But this next few minutes, let's talk about other things. Okay. All right. So if you'd like to join the conversation this morning, please head on to YouTube, youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. We are live. You can see us, you can chat with us, you can engage with us on YouTube, and you can share the link with those you love. Also, you can send us a message on WhatsApp, 0809 444 0981. That's 0809 444 0981. You can tweet at us at smooth981FM. Use the hashtag grapevine981. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Oscars. So people are not happy about what they feel like was, I don't know, you'll get to explain. They didn't give Boss Mancha. He didn't win the Best Actor award, and we're going to be looking at that shortly. Also, actress Iyabo Ojo slamming colleagues for defending Baba Ijesha, who allegedly defiled a 14-year-old girl. She also, in what we're going to hopefully talk about today, is Uriel Oputa's writing in reaction to rapper The Game's post. She said, "Not all girls with huge Instagram accounts have sugar daddies." Let's talk about that. However, before we delve into the stories this morning, we have a new song, a new music video. But James, the good thing about this song is that even though, yes, it's a new one, it's a new video, but it's a 20-year-old remix. Almost 20-year-old remix.
Almost 18 years.
Oh, gosh. When I saw the name Busta Rhymes, when our producer
yeah? Ayo, it's not a remix, it's just like a sequel.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you. It's a follow. It's a sequel. Thank you very much. It's not a remix. Yes, even the song titles are different, but it's like a follow up. Let me put it that way to the song from 20 years ago by Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey. Remember, baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. That's my attempt at singing. But now, so there's a follow-up song to that, and we are okay. Let me not say anything. I don't want to influence your decision. I'm going to play the song to you as a teaser, and the music video is also up on our WhatsApp status and our Twitter handle. You can watch in full and tell us what you think. This is Busta Rhymes featuring Mariah Carey with "Where I Belong."
Don't keep me waiting for too long, girl. Come through, taking off a skinny longer. Too long.
So we can only give you a teaser so that we don't get flagged up for copyright. You hear that? Maria is back.
Never left.
Sorry, guys. All right, let me change.
Trying to annoy you, I got it for you. I might want to spoil you and cook a little roast for you. But you're more than a diamond, like a roll of quarters. This shit's a note purer than the depth of the bottom waters. Make me wanna just kinda wanna see you longer than normal. Kinda wanna support her, sort of love a border. Kiss and touch if you feel the
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, sorry, James. You have to hear the. When we get to that part, then I'll. Such a good song. We need to finish it. This is it. And let's come in. Okay, let's come back. So I had to come back with the. I had to wait to play that for you guys because you needed to feel Busta again. The Busta Rhymes of the 90s. James, what do you make of that song? This is Where I Belong, Busta Rhymes featuring Mariah Carey, and it is like a follow-up song to the 2002 song. Where's her number? What's her song? I give, baby, we give it to me. I give it to you. What's it? Give it to me. I know what you. That's the name of the song.
I know what you want.
I know what you want. So tell me, James, what do you make of this song, this reunion?
It was a pleasant, so I say a pleasant surprise. For people, it was off the 2002. And all through that millennium or that generation,
Yeah.
we got to enjoy that vibe. It was a
Yeah.
good collaboration when it was out. And the interesting thing is that the video, the comical, the mix of the comic and the reality that they did for the video back then. I think the video then was I don't know if it was 2002 or 2003.
Yeah.
But the first song featured Flip Mode Squad, all them Radiga,
Yeah.
Flip Mode, and all the other guys from Busta's crew at the time, and they did it together with Mario Carey. And then they had that Michael J. White. They had the model, the girl that played Michael's wife. What's her name? I think that's
Tay. I think her name is Tay.
Yes, Tay Haircut. Yes,
Tay Haircut.
Tay
Yeah.
Haircut. Yes, So, and now also directed by the same person, Chris Robinson, back then. And then you now see this is like 18 years later, almost 20 years later, they still worked with the same group of people. Yeah. I mean, just it was even Buster that even changed the most. Mariah Carey still looks gorgeous. She still has that her dulcet.
That
harmony.
was what, gosh, that was what I noticed. Like, this woman looks good.
It's amazing. She still sings. No, not that she's still great. I mean, when we get to the point where the true test of vocals will be away from the system, computer manipulation and everything. But regardless, the song she still sounds very nice. She still looks good. everybody came with their A game. It's just
Yeah.
a beautiful
Yeah.
song to just people that if you've seen it before, if you've not even seen it before, you can still go check it out on YouTube. The high definition version was out in 2014 on
Yeah.
YouTube. So you can imagine that this is something that you knew was going to happen eventually.
I
But
know.
yeah, so but this this is it's enough. It's okay. I don't want to scare past. Please don't another one. So but beyond every other thing, it's a beautiful song. Just there's the nostalgic feeling that it also gives. It's
Yeah.
just a fantastic project.
It's it,
I
it
love
it really it really is, James, and you can tell from my excitement that I really love it. And I think for me, I had to go and listen, of course, to I Know What You Want after listening to Where I Belong, because I just wanted to remember, like, oh my goodness, this monster hit. And then because it comes from two iconic one rapper and the other singer, Busta Rhymes, we've missed his diggity giddy giddy giddy, I remember almost all the young guys in those days wanted to rap like Busta. And then Mariah Carey, for me, still remains one of the biggest and best voices of all time. So such a great combination. And I was reading the comment section of the songs, and I was thinking, people were saying that, oh, this is so good. I hope that this will also inspire others, who had big hits together. Imagine a dilemma follow-up by Nelly and Kelly. and Kelly. Imagine a Fat Joe and Ashanti hook up with What's Love Got to Do with it. I'm trying to think of some of the biggest, collaboration, or an Eve remake or Eve reunion or Eve comeback of Who's That Girl? Na, 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 na. So many things, so many songs that could be done again. Yeah.
You know the thing with this one, this was not even a remake. If you watched the first one, there was room for continuity. There was
was the
kind of from the last one. So, but the amazing, the interesting thing with this particular one, that the same set of people, producer, director, artist, model, actors, everybody brought them back. Continuation like that.
Yeah.
This one. That's the unique number. So other people can come together and just make a record and everything. But sometimes, but this one is a continuation after almost 2 decades.
2 decades.
Thank God for life, and look at them, watch them from the first one to the second one. The transition is not particularly as you just wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes is bigger, no doubt, but it's seamless regardless.
Yeah, it is. I'd like to ask our listeners out there, if there's any 90s song that you think you think deserves a continuation, watch out for part 2. Or if like I've said, a remake. So either a part 2 or just like, a twist on a particular song. Tell me, which would you like? Which song would you like to bring back? Which artist would you like to do their song again or put a modern twist to it? Let us know on WhatsApp or on YouTube or on Twitter, whichever platform you choose. Cruz is reminding me of Jarul, Jarul had some hits back in the day. So please tell me which other artist or which other song do you think should come back? Busta and Maria evolving beyond the versus challenge. Absolutely, Taya. Thank you. James, if I asked you, which song do you think should make a comeback or you think deserves a part 2?
Honestly, I'll say, I don't know. I really don't.
Thank you for
it doesn't
your
always
honesty.
work like that, Yeah.
It doesn't. But me, I have too many. I want a Destiny's Child reunion. Bring back the old songs. I want a Jarul. So many. All right, let's go on a break.
I just go on.
Okay,
go on.
Tell me.
P-Square.
Which one of them?
Whichever one.
You just want to make headlines. You want to. Ifunaya. Oh gosh, James. All right, let's take Judge from Area 51 says Twister. Yeah, Twister. Nicer. Let's go back down memory lane. This is at the point where Generation Z exits the building. You leave the WhatsApp group.
Let's go. Oh my God.
Cruz says R. Kelly and Celine Dion. We should go meet him in prison. How are they going to do that collab? But yeah, they did make some great hits. Then Francis from Ojo says, totally would love a comeback of Craig David. Everything and every track of Craig David. And Sheon says, only think song. Francis from Ojo says, also, I want Plantation Boys reunion, even though I know it is impossible. Please keep it coming, guys.
But they've done that already. Plantation Boys did that already. Yeah,
Did
they
they?
did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they have an album, a comeback album, Plantation
Okay,
Reunion.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, I was wondering when you said only thing song. I was thinking that sounds like thong song. Ha, thong song. What's his name again? What's his name again? What's his name? With the gold, Cisco, and then
yes.
Donald Jones, Genuine, and Joe. Nice one, guys. Keep it coming. Let's go on a break. When we come back, I'll take
Kid
some
Sweat,
of your.
another one.
The engines are working. I thought
no, just calling names, not the songs now. Just Kid Sweat. Just remember Kid Sweat.
Yeah, Kid Sweat. You know, we had what's that? That's Sweet Lover Boy. The Young Days. I can't remember his name now. Tevin Campbell. Yeah, Tevin Campbell.
That one too.
And then the days of the boy band revolution with Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. Westlife. Back to guys, please. We can do this for hours. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll take some stories from today's edition of Grapevine 981.
To pay.
Goodness
okay, everyone. So let me quickly charge.
Not to worry.
Ready
You
for
can
the
pay
next
sharp
show.
by simply scanning our
Please keep
code here. Of your banking mobile app.
I'm just laughing.
Yes,
Someone said I'm really not going back. But it's so true though.
You simple.
So true. There's so many. There's so many
There's
songs.
so many. That's what I'm saying. For me, you can go on and on. There's a lot.
I would like to go for a 90s party actually. So if there's anyone out there watching and you're organizing a 90s party, please invite me. Music policies, 90s songs. Because the songs these days I don't understand though. I'm coming. I can't wait to read the comments when we get back. All our YouTube fam, do you have any on your end so I can read from YouTube as well? I'm energy.
Amber Energy Drink. Stimulate the energy in you.
See, you should tell me after dinner time story how they used to chop life at your one bed parties. Chicken curry sauce. Mama is the boss. You can never have enough of party to love. But these days, all we see is just concoction. Like we got smacked in the head and got concussion. No more daily treats, no more Sunday best. Is this what you eat? My God, why settle for less? It's night time, everybody gotta live it up.
Honestly, ads, we need to even do an award for ads as well. Because
no, they're on a roll these days. The vibe.
Everyone is looking for the next big hit.
They can mix this at a party and you don't even know that's an advert playing.
Maggie chicken now comes in powder.
Wow, Maggie chicken.
What is the chance that I can say star 597 hash 10 times in 30 seconds? Let's go. Star 597 hash, star 597 hash, star 597 hash, star 597 hash. See? I took the chance and did it. Just like you don't have to leave life to chance when it comes to your investment plans.
Start investing with ARM Investment Managers today with star 597 hash and be ready for what tomorrow brings. This USSD offer
actually have
is
some
available
nice
to
stories.
MTN
Hopefully we can
subscribers
get
for
to as
now.
many of them
Please
as
read the
possible.
prospectus and where in doubt, consult your stockbroker,
That's some
fund
nice,
manager, accountant,
nice
banker,
stories.
solicitor, or any other professional advisor for guidance before
Let me see
subscribing.
now.
ARM invested.
Okay, guys, we're back in 25 seconds. We are going to be looking at your comments and taking some of them.
Music to me is food.
This is happy hour.
Water, sleep. Music to me is expression. The most important kind of expression is self-expression.
Let's go.
Love music.
Love Live.
Smooth,
98.1. Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. This is officially happy hour. Yeah. On the Grapevine 981, brought to you by Smooth 98.1. I'm Mairo-Ese. And with me this morning is James Silas. Hello, James.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
I love it. Love it. Know it. Okay, so if you'd like to join the conversation this morning, you can do so by going on to our YouTube channel. We're streaming live. You can see everything behind the scenes, and also drop your comments in the live chat box. You can also send us a WhatsApp message as usual, 0809 444 0981, or tweet at us, tweet at smooth981fm, use the hashtag grapevine981. So before the break, we're going to get into our stories today. We reviewed the song by Busta Rhymes and, featuring Mairo-Ese, Where I Belong, which is like a sequel, a 20-year-old sequel, or part 2 of their monster hit song, I know what you want, yeah, baby. I know how to sing the song. So I always say, baby, give it to me. Yeah, that song. So we asked the question that if there was any song at all you could perhaps bring, ask for them to do a sequel or a remake or a bring back of a particular song, which would it be, or which artist? And I see a number of people have sent in comments. So good to see and read from you. Jay says, Craig David, periods. And then Francis from Oja says, please, Awilo should be giving us back to back. I want to break my waist. Then Dalvin from Yaba says, Jay-Z and Ashanti should have a sequel of Always on Time. I agree.
Jaru, that's Jaru, not Jay-Z.
Oh, Jaru,
Jaru.
thank you. Dalvin, yeah. See, so long, you've even forgotten. Even me and you, I was excited. Absolutely, Always on Time. Chidozie says, it's obvious Ayo loves this song. No song review had ever played for so long. No, Chidozie. I actually wanted you guys to hear the parts. So, because then MG says, Bone Thug and Harmony. All right, thank you.
Boom. Yeah.
Cruz says, happy moment on the Grapevine 9812. Nice one. This is happy hour. And then who said that now? Okay, all right. So this is another one. Wale Orojo is sending us a message ahead of Lagos Talks. Okay, so let's get into our stories for this morning, shall we? So I mentioned that we're going to be looking at the Oscars 2021 on April 25, 2021. That's on Sunday. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences hosted the 93rd Oscars Award ceremony, which saw quite a number of history-making wins. However, fans claim that the Academy's sudden new twist of ending the ceremony with the Best Actor, Best Actress announcement was a sick attempt to use Boseman, that's Chadwick Boseman's nomination, to boost their ratings. Now, the Academy is yet to publicly address the latest accusation, but as it's, the truth is that we often get, if it's not Oscar so black, or if the always Academy so black or something, there's always something around award ceremonies. Now, the winner of that particular award was Anthony Hopkins, who paid tribute to the star actor in his heartfelt appreciation speech. But people said things like, Anthony Hopkins is without fault, class act and brilliant, but truly Boseman and Ahmed were all neck and neck for him. Fault is on the Oscars producers, who for ratings needlessly made the loss of an icon even harder on those anticipating the honor. So you see, Best Actor and Actress doesn't usually come as the last award to be presented on the Oscars night. But because it was one of the biggest, people had anticipated that the reason we're doing this, not like a climax, we're saving the best for the last, so that you would give Chadwick Boseman that ultimate honor of a posthumous Oscars. People waited, and then Anthony Hopkins, who didn't show up, by the way, won. What do you think, James? Do you think it's just just making something out of nothing?
It's not. I don't think it's making something out of nothing. The Oscars will always be the Oscars. It's like the biggest award when it comes to movie making or movie makers or the film industry.
Yeah.
I mean, safe to say around the world. For any event, actually, whether the Oscars or even any local event you have anywhere, everybody will have to put their best foot. But the truth is that we cannot really. I don't think they did it intentionally because of
you think
because of Chadwick. Yeah, I don't think they did it intentionally because of Chadwick. But even if they did, even if that's what the case is in this situation, it's allowed, honestly speaking. For every event, you want it to, you want to keep people there to the end. You want to, I mean, they have sponsorship, there's rating to be checked. And don't forget that we're coming off the heels of COVID-19, social distance, people not coming for events or whatever, or not attending events and all of this. And so it's only proper that you have to for a way to excite or make that thing keep people from start to climax of the event. So if that was a plot, I'll still pass it for a brilliant plot. I mean, no disrespect for Bosman, but yes, he's a great actor. But just because he's now late does not mean that they will give him that whole that plat. Yes, just like that.
Okay.
Like I said, the Academy, the Oscars, the Oscar. They've always been. You will always get people will always complain whether he even won that award or not. The essence of that particular move was keep people or save the best for the last. So
even though he didn't win, though.
Yeah, even though he didn't win, but so I don't know why I saw all of the comments about hey, it's what it is. Was it a successful event? Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what a lot of business people want to achieve with whatever move they make. Just like what they did at the Oscars.
Okay, you've spoken like a true music business entrepreneur, James. All right, so some of the big wins of the night. Best Picture went to Nomadland, and then Best Director went to Chloe Zhao of Nomadland. So the big winners on the night. Actress in the leading role, Nomadland, for Frances McDormand, beating Vanessa Kirby for Pieces of a Woman and Carey Mulligan of Promising Young Woman. Actor in the leading role was by Anthony Hopkins, as we've spoken about, the father. He beat Riz Ahmed, Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Gary Oldman, Mank, and Steve Young's movie as well. And then a number of other things, a number of big ones. Actor in a supporting role. This was big for, well, we Black people. Daniel Kaluuya won for Judas and the Black Messiah. Also, actress in supporting role was won by Yoo Jong-yeon for Minari. She beat Maria Bakalova in Borat's subsequent movie film, Glenn Close, for Hillbilly Elegy, Olivia Colman, and Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried, yeah. All right, okay, so those were some of the big winners of the night. Congratulations to all. Also big on the night, of course, we cannot talk about the Oscars without speaking about the fashion. A number of best dressed ladies on the red carpet, pictures all around. It was good to see that they hadn't lost their fashion sense following the pandemic. I think in fact they upped it, because after you haven't dressed up for a long time, you just put your best foot forward. Do you have any best dress for the night, James?
Not really. I just thought everybody looks nice. I don't really. I'm not a fashionista like that.
Ali from our papa says Anthony Hopkins deserves that award. Absolutely. His performance was stellar in that movie he was nominated for, and totally tops Chadwick's of blessed memory. I think people should stop being apologists for these awards so they don't lose their relevance. But of course, Chadwick featured movie was nominated, and it was only accurate for Chadwick's nominations too, whether he won or not, whether alive or not. People should get over themselves. Ali, it wasn't that, I think people didn't argue the point that Anthony Hopkins won. It was the fact that they pushed it to the last. So they almost raised people's expectations, kept the viewers, sitting on the edge of their seats, hoping that Chadwick would win. Because often, it's usually best director or best picture that wraps up the Oscar. So why did they also, if they'd done it and people I think people were just upset that they were trying to make some money from it in that way. Okay, Iyabo Ojo slams colleagues defending Baba Ijesha, who allegedly defiled a 14-year-old girl. Some of you might have heard the story of how an actor popularly referred to as Baba Ijesha was seen on camera by a CCTV planted by the child's mother, molesting a child. Now, in an almost 6-minute video, Iyabo on Sunday warned her colleagues to refrain from defending the child molester. Now, she said, we all heard what happened to Baba Ijesha and the rape issue. And since yesterday, I've been seeing a lot of people posting his pictures, with some saying he was framed really, and others saying we should wait. I just want to beg my colleagues, please, in no way should we try to defend him. And she goes on, to talk about it. Really and truly, Baba Ijesha was arrested by the Lagos State Police Command for allegedly molesting a 14-year-old. Now, what do you think of this, James? I know that, yes, he's innocent until proven guilty, but there was footage. There is footage evidence of him molesting the child, and that it wasn't the first time he was doing it. Until the court rules, we cannot say, oh, he's guilty. But do you think she's right in saying that people should not be coming and posting pictures? I stand with Baba Jesha, etc. I'm trying to support him on such a sensitive issue.
Yeah, so well, not guilty until proven guilty, but I mean, there's a substantial, in quotes, amount of evidence, right? So what I don't get is what people actually, or the ones that are coming up to stand with him. I don't know what they're standing for. I understand what Yabo Ojo is saying from her own perspective, and because the truth is, okay, why is your name even mentioned along the same sentence with rape or child molestation? Why are you in that situation? Why are you in that circumstance at all? Right? Because it's easy for people to say, oh God, they are framing him, they're trying to tarnish his image and blah blah blah. Or what was going on in that video? Why did they not mention somebody else? Why was it not to go and in that sentence? Yeah. Why was it you? And then they're saying it's not even the first time. Or this is not the first time things happening. So I don't understand why you have to be in that situation on several occasions. So this is not even a time for you to stand to anybody. Just use common sense to know that nonsense is nonsense. There's no way you can paint it in any way light. Why is the name there? So you have to prove yourself in a sense. Yeah. That's what it is.
That should make sense, right? Okay, so Olushino on WhatsApp says, I agree with James. Had Boseman won, so going back to the previous story, School of Thought would say he was given the award because he's late. An emotional decision, but not deserving. We have some more stories, really good stories, but unfortunately we have to go because our time is up. But just to mention that Uriel Oputa took to Instagram to disagree with the post made by American rapper The Game. The Game had told men without money to get a regular chick with 231 followers and blurry pictures and stop going after a popping chick on IG. And Uriel then says, I repeat, not all girls with huge Instagram accounts have sugar daddies. This guy needs to stop with his stereotypical talks. And then Idris Abdulkarim and Keyamo and Festus Keyamo back and forth is also here. Idris has responded to Keyamo's receipts that he showed on social media saying, I thought he was a brother. He betrayed me. And then Jay-Z talked about his family and how he survived lockdown. He's revealed how he would like to be remembered. He talked about his family saying in the beginning, it was time for everyone to sit down and really connect and really focus on family and being together and take this time to learn more about each other. And then he said, as the pandemic wore on, it's like, okay, all right, what's the new normal? He said, if anything came from this, it's that we have to recognize that we're all connected. It's a metaphor for how connected we are. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you, James. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ayo, for having me.
Thank you. Yes, and thanks to all our listeners as well for your comments. You really made the show what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your contributions. Let's do this again on Thursday, same time, 8:15 for the Grapevine 981. Join me in 12 minutes for Lagos Talks 981. I hope we've been able to, reset with this segment and then get back to the real issues. Let's talk about what's going on in the nation. We had some headlines that we went over during Freshly Pressed 981, and now we take them in detail with the opening of our phone lines to get your opinions, thoughts, and take on it. It's Smooth 98.1, love music and love life.
Grapevine on the Smooth Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much, James.
You're welcome, Ayo.
All right.
Okay, have a good day ahead. Yes, bye.
Bye.